Alright, here we are again. Just you and me. And we're going to play this game. Again. And probably again after this. I'm not sure. It depends on if you like it or not. Or if you don't like it. But either way, we're going to play it again. So I'm going to unpause it. Here we go. By some crazy divine power, we've made our way to the bathroom from the end of the last part. Where we were out here. So... let's see what we got going on weapon-wise. Okay, we got a sword. We got a really old dude who's a little trigger-happy. And we got a vent, so let's go outside. There's not a whole lot to be doing. Like I said last part, there's going to be some portions of the story where you gotta wait for something to happen. So right now we're kind of waiting for the Zombrex to be needed. And until then, I guess we're gonna go run around, maybe try and find some side quest stuff, maybe other survivors, or who knows? Maybe we'll check this out. But when it does, you'll know it, because I'll show you it. Alright, let's check out the closet. I thought I remembered something important being in here. Yes, this box. Very important. Because you see, inside the box, there is this. Which is also very important. It's a saw blade. Saw blade. Saw blades are very important. Alright, I might make that up a little bit, but, oh, there we go. See, that's what... I knew this was coming. Man. That's why they're important. So I guess we'll help these people out. Don't really... This is, once again, this is kind of optional. You don't really have... Just... kind of based on how much XP you want out of the game. If you want a lot, then you're going to want to try and save as many people as you can, because that's where most of it comes from. But if you're more into just kind of running through it as fast as you can, it's going to be harder on you, but it's possible. I think last time we unlocked a new move, I think it was the... Yeah, roundhouse. There we go. That's kind of cool, right? It's not an instant kill, but at least looks cool, right? Look, you can use it on people. I guess I can show you well, we'll eat this one for us. I was going to show you like the feeding mechanic. You can heal your teammates or comrades, whatever you wish to call them. I'm not judging. Whatever country you're in is totally fine. You in? Is that what I said? Whatever country you're in, it's fine. If she take her pole back or pipe, I don't want this thing. Oh, you can also, when you have them with you, you can, if you aim, you see it comes up with that little cyan looking running man symbol. And you hit the Y button, you can actually tell them to go in that direction. And they'll go there and wait for you. And probably die before you come back. That's usually how it works anyway. I wasn't reading what that lady said, but if I recall, it has something to do with, yeah, this guy is like her husband, I think? I'm not sure. He looks a little bit young. And maybe a little bit too attractive to be hanging out with her. But yeah, see, I think they at least are acquainted. Almost as acquainted as a zombie and not... But there we go. My handbag, too. I don't think that even phased that zombie. Alright, anyway. Let's stop stalling. Let's get over here. Supposed to talk to him. And talk to him some more, and then Gordon joins the force. Inspector Gordon. Oh, and if you hit the Y button, they'll come back to you. They'll start following you again. So we're gonna do that. And I want to say, I thought there was someone else around here to be saving. I'm not entirely sure. I took a sip, some. Oh man. Fruity. That was just me taking a sip of something, don't worry about it. Anyway. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna try and put our roundhouse kick to as much use as I can in this part. Because once we start unlocking better stuff, we'll probably never use it again. But we might come back to the bow. Just because it's fun. this is a fake bow. I think this is like a little toy bow, like a replica. Cause I feel like a real bow would be a little bit more effective. I played Assassin's Creed 3 and it seemed pretty effective. Tomahawk was also featured in that game. It was also really effective. I guess I thought there was someone else, but maybe there's not. So we'll go ahead and we'll just take them back because I don't really feel like caring for them right now. Taking after them. I don't want their horrible person juices to wear off on me. If that makes any sense. It probably doesn't. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense to me, so I don't expect it to make sense to you. I guess we could at least check out the shoes, right? Oh yeah, those are kind of nice. I might keep though. I think these are cleats. It says they're... I don't know. I can't... No, maybe not. I thought they were. But, they do, make for good kicking shoes, right to the gob. So this is about it when it comes to, human trafficking. You find them in a zombie apocalypse infested mall, and then you kind of, take them back to the vent, show them around, and then, wait for them to... Wait for their services to be needed, basically. They're too far away. That is one drawback to this game. It makes more sense for them to have to be close to you before you go into a place, but I really hate waiting on them. Sometimes you have like a lot of them with you. I think there's even an achievement to not carry, but like to take care of 8 or 9 at the same time. We're probably not. Oh, we leveled up again. See, we got a health increase and an escort complete. So that means we're probably moving up in the prostitute ring. So, I don't know. I feel like Frank West is kind of like maybe a level 2 out of 5 prostitute. Well, I mean, we're technically an escort, but same thing, right? Looks like Zombrex is going to be needed very soon. We'll go back out here and just fool around for a little bit more. I mean, I really like foreplay, so we'll just go out here and see what else we can get into. Maybe we can even find a new outfit. I don't want to dress him all goofy, because I feel like that would hurt my eyes if he looked really stupid. Because I don't know if you noticed, but when we went to go save those people, we passed by some Daisy Dukes. I'm not going to wear the Daisy Dukes. I feel like that would just hurt my eyes. Because I can't handle all that manly in one spot. So, or at one time. So I'm going to try and keep them pretty decently clothed. But at the same time, I'm going to try and make him look as cool as physically possible. Try on the skater outfit. I don't really see this sticking, so maybe back to the Levi's. Hip-hop outfit? I don't really see this sticking either, to be honest. I'm just not 50 Cent enough for that. I guess I'm a little bit Eminem, but not enough for that. I guess I can show you around in here. This is, you can get experience points from pretty much doing certain things in the environment. I'm going to show you that right here. See, like, oh, time for Zombrex. So you basically hit that button, and then we get an achievement. Here, I'll go ahead and pop it like I said I was going to last part. Took a dose of Zombrex. Yeah, and what was this one? Killed 69 zombies. Okay. I was close. Last time I said it was maybe kill a zombie for the first time. 69 zombies for the first time. I wonder if they did that on purpose. 69? Whatever. Anyway, you can interact with the stuff. I know that in like the first Dead Rising there used to be treadmills around. And you ran on the treadmills, that would give you experience points, like kind of what I'm doing. It's not showing up yet. You gotta like really pound on this. There we go. See, we broke the dummy and gave us experience points. Just 1,000, I think. It's not too much, but it's something. The MMA gloves are a really cool weapon, not to use by themselves, but if you mix them with something. I forget what it is. We'll find out once we're able to actually make weapons. There's a boomerang. The boomerang, in my opinion, is like the biggest joke ever as far as like a weapon in general. Not just in this game, but like literally in general. So I think I'm gonna look here at Case 1-1. Yeah, that takes place back in the vent. So we'll just kind of stick around here and look around a little bit. There's the shade store, but I like our shades. I like our shades. You like our shades? Leave the comments down below. Tell me what you think about shades. I mean, I know you like them, but just tell me what do you like about them the most. I don't think I like these pants, though. These look like Walmart brand pants. I'm not playing that. I need the Levi's back on. Dress shoes. I don't really want those. You can actually get some sweet combos going once you get his his better skill moves unlocked. Raking in the cash now, $1,000 every time I smash an ATM or cash register. Oh, here we go. This is the star of the show, and here's this bear right here. It says robot bear, but that's just his front. That's his alternate identity. His secret identity is Freedom Bear, and I'm definitely going to be showing you that at some point. But for now, you're just going to have to deal with the lava lamp. I don't think I've ever used the lava lamp as a weapon before. I don't think I've ever used it, period. I feel like it would definitely make a more aggressive sound if I were to bash someone over the head with a lava lamp. Doesn't feel like it's very aggressive. I don't like to use the ninja sword on regular zombies. It's usually just for boss fights. Because I usually set up my arsenal to kind of have like a weapon for bosses and a weapon for zombies and maybe multiple weapons for zombies or something. Since there's a lot more of them than bosses. Once, you know, we have more slots available in our inventory. But, like I was saying, I set it up to kind of have like I said, I got the food. And I got the superhero boots, as you can see. You got food, boss weapons, regular weapons, and maybe some type of gun. That's usually how that's usually how I go about it. That way, you're kind of prepared for just about every scenario, because there's gonna be enemies we fight that more or less the best way to handle them with a weapon, like I mean not a weapon, but like a gun or onesies. But, and the best way to handle bosses is with, melee weapons, mostly, so that's why you want to save, like, a really powerful melee weapon, like the sword, for, bosses like that. And, just whatever you can grab generically is good for zombies, so. Man, I've been in this store maybe 3 or 4 freaking times in this video, so I hope you really like this store. I came back, I wanted to show you. First time we were here for shopping for clothes. This time I wanted to show you the skateboard. The skateboard was in the first game, and it was a lot easier to control. In this one, it's very difficult to control, a little bit jagged. I'm surprised we haven't got any side quests. Usually there's quite a few side quests. I guess we can show off this right here. This is the bookstore. I think I said something last part about books, where you can get different books. Oh, here's the leadership book. See, look. Oh, and it'll tell us about the book. So basically, as long as you have these in your inventory, they give you effects, and you can, like, read them and say what survivors are more effective while in Frank's party. So basically, that was what I was telling you before, is that, like, it makes them more effective in combat, and I think it also makes it harder for them to get grabbed. And let's see what else we got. I know I saw one earlier for blades. Can't use this. Sporting items. There's a lot of durability books like that where it lasts like 3 times longer, and some of those can be really useful. I think there's even some for like vehicles. There's vehicles in this game, and if you can make a vehicle last 3 times longer, you can do a lot of damage. So There we go. Now we can do side quests. Also, remember last part when we went up here, I missed something. We came up the first time for like the katana and whatnot, and you know you make that jump right there. But if you go back this way, and then maybe jump off this ledge and onto this one, you'll find another cardboard cutout key that goes to a security box. Which is very, very useful. Very useful. There's a lot of ways in this game to break your fall. Like, he does take fall damage, but there is a lot of ways around that. Most of which are skills. You'll get skills eventually. I broke my fall there with a skateboard. I mean, there's a lot of ways to manipulate the system or the game so you don't take fall damage. As we go, we'll unlock better ways to avoid fall damage, and I'll show them to you. It's funny, some of the ways we'll be seeing he takes fall damage, and he'll even do like an animation where it seems like he got hurt, but he isn't. So it's kind of funny. It's like maybe he didn't program it in or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a programmer. I am a gamer, mostly. I do some other stuff at night, but we don't have to talk about that. But if you ever see me, you know, out in the corner, say hi. Oh, also we're back to Cutscene City, so enjoy. I believe that was, what's that girl's name? It's Stacy, that's right. Stacy Forsythe, yeah, that's right. Talking about Rebecca. Rebecca was in Dead Rising 2. There she is. She's one of my favorites. I like her. She's pretty cool. Still on Channel 6 News. I wonder who that is. That don't look familiar or suspicious in any way. Things are not as they seem. A member of Cure. Huh. I thought she looked familiar. That's just like the news though, right? I mean, like, they never know what's going on, but they're the first to point the finger. That way they have something to talk about. They have no clue who's in charge of this. No clue at all. I don't have a clue, and I beat the game. But you gotta point fingers at somebody. Might as well be the people outside waving the signs. I tell you what, with Stacy and Rebecca in this game, it's almost like a winning combo already for pretty women. That's what Capcom is known for, though. I don't know if you knew this, or know this, but this game is made by Capcom. The same people who make all the other zombie apocalypse games. Like, Resident Evil. And I'm pretty sure there's another one, but I don't remember. And I'm also sure there's another one. I think they make a game about dinosaurs. And also a game about demons. I'm not sure, though. Anyway, I'm just waiting for him to put out another Mega Man game. Oh, that's going to be cool. We're going to come across some Mega Man Easter eggs eventually in this game. I can't wait to show you those. I mean, we got to get this game out there as best we can. So I'm hoping, you know, with my effort and your eyes, maybe we can combine our forces together to get Mega Man some publicity. And maybe bring him back into the limelight. I mean, he's kind of just a drunk nowadays. He don't really do anything. He showed up for Smash Brothers on Wii U. I don't know why they have to call it Wii U or 3DS version. Why don't they just call it Smash Brothers 4? I mean, that's what it is, right? It's just Smash Brothers 4. We found ourselves caught in an outbreak. Like, really? So that was just giving us the overall plot there. We're basically here to get information. Oh, so I can show you this. In the bathroom. Remember, I showed you last part that you can change your clothes, some of which you can unlock when you find them in the environment. Like you see here, we have the ninja hood. So, you can see, got the ninja hood. I was wondering if that would look good. But anyway, there is a lot of different outfits you can be finding and unlocking in this game, and I'm gonna try and get as many as I can, but we're probably not gonna get all of them. Some of them I think have pretty lengthy unlocks tied to them, so you have to do some pretty lengthy stuff that I don't feel like doing. I know they have some pretty bogus achievements in this game. Maintenance room key. That's going to be really useful. That's what we're going to use to start making our own weapons. So, I can't wait to showboat some of those new weapons. Because there's a lot of them. I don't know why that dude didn't feel it necessary to give us that earlier. I remember in the first game I used to use the skateboard as like transportation all the time. And there's a book for like sports. I know it's a sports book, but I don't think it applies to this skateboard. But I think it might, but I don't think so. But I know there is a book for skateboard. It might be a skateboarding specific book. I don't remember, but it makes the skateboard last a really long time, and you can actually do some tricks on it. I think if you have the book. I think tricks are kind of an exaggeration. It says tricks in the book, but I think it basically means he can bunny hop with it. Or bunny hop? Maybe just jump? I'm not sure if you can bunny hop on a skateboard. I guess so. Anyway, you see here we got these little combo cards. Basically the different... these combo cards allow you to get more experience points when using combination weapons. If you have like the actual combo card. Like when you make a random, say you were starting to combine random things, you could unlock a combo card for a weapon. But it isn't like the actual card. It would be like a placeholder until you actually get the card. But once you have the card, you start unlocking more experience points when using the weapon. So for this weapon, we have the combo card, and it's fully unlocked. So we're getting, as you see, it's in the red there. That's like maximum points, which isn't very much. I mean, 50 PP isn't like a lot. But you know, we'll work on it. This is his signature weapon, by the way. I mean, he uses this in like all the games and all the posters he has in it. I'm gonna take this. This is useful. I know you think I'm yanking your chain, but you're gonna learn here in a minute. As soon as I find what we need. I know we need something around here. Let's see. I can't remember. Okay, now I remember where to go. Okay, I'm gonna show you something really cool now. About how elaborate some of these custom weapons are, or whatever you want to call them. Let's see. We'll go ahead and get rid of the skateboard. It's almost broke anyway. We'll take these gems. See, by themselves, these gems and this flashlight don't really do much. But oh, you know what? I think this door is actually locked. Oh no. Huh, I thought it was locked. I'm actually going to shut it. That's useful, being able to shut the door behind you. It's that door that's locked. Alright, anyway, so useless by themselves, but by their powers combined, we're going to unlock something really cool here. I like, you can hear him just putting it together with duct tape, and I like how duct tape gets you this. A laser sword. Basically a lightsaber. It's pretty cool. And you saw there, that one, that card wasn't like fully unlocked. It was like red and black, so that means it's not fully unlocked. Whatever. It even has different colors. But anyway, that basically means that we're not going to get maximum points when using it. We'll get some, but it's not going to be maximum. Whether you have the real card, see, it's just white. Like a white 75. That's even more than the baseball bat was. But it's not that bad. It's not that big of a deal anyway, because you're not gonna get most of your experience points from using weapons anyway. It's just kind of like to help move you along. I mean, like I said, you're gonna get most of your points from using delivering or escorting survivors. Sorry, it's hard for me to think and fight and run and talk all at the same time, which is weird because they did a study and they said gamers are really good multitaskers. So I don't know, maybe I didn't get the trait yet. Anyway, this is a good way to get around. I do this a lot in real life. I mean, if you ever want to get rolling, just grab a dumpster on wheels and just push it, and it will pull you along. That's how it works. It's like physics. I know all about physics. I'm a professional in all things science related, because I've seen all the Star Wars movies, and I saw an advertisement once for Star Trek, so I think I'm qualified. They haven't sent me anything in the mail yet saying that I'm qualified, but I'm sure I'm gonna get like some documentation real soon. Real soon. This is a really cool weapon. Once you mix it with something, of course. I mean, it's kind of cool when it's done making a little guitar noise, but maybe somewhere along the line we'll mix it with something even cooler, and it'll do something really cool. This is one of my maybe semi-favorites. I do enjoy it. I like the broadsword a lot. Some weapons you can't combine, and you can tell by like when you see there's a blue symbol right there. That means you can combine them. But if you look at this broadsword, it's just a red gun symbol. That means you can't combine it with anything. And basically this is as good as it's gonna get. So there's like a little tidbit for you. That way you don't waste your time trying to combine things with a broadsword, because it don't get any better. Casual beachwear. Well, that's kind of nice. Makes me feel like Tommy Vercetti. I guess I don't know. I guess we can go with palm trees for now. I don't really like his high socks though. I guess maybe we can work around it. I think this arrow is really misleading. If I remember correctly, I think it does lead me in the wrong direction. It makes you take like the long way around. We could have just left through the Royal Flush Plaza earlier, like back where the car was, the locked car, and all them slot machines, but I don't know. It makes you take the long way around for some weird reason. Hey, but what are you going to do? We're here now, so let's just get it going. But, I think I was going to explain this in the last part. I don't know if you caught on or not, but up in the middle, top, is a little reticle. Oh, we leveled up. And a new move. See, every time I try and tell you about the reticle, I get interrupted by something. We unlock the front kick. But whatever. Yeah, that I think? No, that. Okay, that's basically another useless pushback attack. Anyway, like I was saying, I'll take this sniper rifle. Oh yeah, the reticle. So basically, that's gonna, whatever you set your objective to, that will lead you straight to it. And you can, just use that to get around. Sometimes it's a little buggy, but for the most part, it does a good job. Up here, yeah, I remember. This is one of those books. See, this is one of those driving books I was talking about. It makes, four-wheel vehicle durability 3 times as much. So, that's very useful, especially for a very specific... Oh, is that a claymore? Yeah, this is a claymore. Remote mine. That's not how you use a claymore at all, in the game or in real life. But, oh god, we fell. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. Anyway, I'm going to tell you about this. You can mix different types of drinks. As you see, this does have the thing on it, so you can combine it with something. But you can also place things in a vendor? A blender. I don't know why it's a vending. I want to say vending machine. And it'll pop out stuff like this, like painkillers. And these juices or mixtures of drinks in these little containers like this, they come in a bunch of different colors, and each color does like something different. Some do bad effects, some do good effects. I'm actually gonna drop the sushi for this. This one is painkiller, which I think minimizes the amount of damage you receive for a period of time. I'm not sure. I'll see. Maybe we can make another one by mixing different things. Here, we'll put this in there. And there's a lot of different ones. They do a lot of different cool things. Let's see what this one is. Zombie. So if you drink this, it'll attract zombies towards you. And all of this can be very helpful in different situations. Like there's a sandbox mode in this game, which is kind of like the co-op mode, sort of. But it's kind of like it's more or less like a survival mode. Like you just keep going as long as you can. And I think there's like different challenges you can do within the sandbox. And you can unlock different stuff for doing the challenges and whatnot. And you get like different medals for it. But that would be where like zombie back there would come in handy. Because some of the challenges you have to kill a certain amount of zombies. And if they're spread out all over the place, it can make it a little bit difficult to actually achieve that. So if you have zombie or something like zombie, it can really help you out as far as getting those zombies in there nice and close. And there we go, we got our loading screen for the front kick. I think that's more of like a ground attack for us. It's going to be there to help us with zombies on the ground, because thus far we don't have any attacks on the ground. So if the zombies want to beat us, all they have to do is belly or fall. A combination of both. Oh man, we look good. Those are some sweet, really thick socks. Those are almost like leggings or something like that. Rebecca Chang, Channel 6 Action News. This game, I think when it came out, maybe threw a lot of people off, or turned a lot of people off in the way that this game is very similar to Dead Rising 2. But kind of just like a remastered reboot version. But like this cutscene in general is very similar, because there's a cutscene just like it in Dead Rising 2, you know, where Chuck Green meets Rebecca Chang in a similar fashion like this. So it's almost kind of like living through the same story. But one thing I think a lot of people don't know is that before too long, the stories actually start to branch off in their own direction and take like a different path. So they do start out very similar, but as they go, they start to get very, very different. And until you get to the end, where ultimately there's a completely different conclusion. I got some pictures you might be interested in.
Not so fast. You gotta throw the old dog a bone before he does any tricks.
I love all Frank West dialogue. That was a particularly good line. I mean, he's a really good voice actor. I'm glad they were able to bring back the original voice actor from the first game, because he was really good. He's a really, really talented guy. I don't know if he does anything else. I'm pretty sure he does, but off the top of my head, I don't know of anything. I'm sure his most famous role is probably Frank West. But since I can't give you any tidbits or trivias about the voice actor for Frank West, I guess I could do one for maybe like a different character from the Capcom universe, maybe like Chris Redfield. Voiced by Roger Craig Smith, I think his name is. And he does the same voice for what's it called? Assassin's Creed 2 Ezio. And those two characters sound very different. He also does the voice for young Batman in Batman Arkham Origins, which is a good game. I don't think a lot of people got that game either, but it is a really good game. It's a lot of fun. I might even do a walkthrough of that game. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see that. And also tell me whether you want me to start saving in the men's restroom or the girls' restroom. Seeing as though it's apocalypse, we can pick whichever one we want. We'll go with the men's for this time. I think this is... Do you see any signs? I mean, how am I supposed to know? I don't see any signs anywhere it says men's or women's. Anyway, we'll go here. She's rushing me. I don't know if you can hear. She's rushing me. She's telling me to hurry up. You can't rush a man in the restroom. I'm going to take my time. Anyway, this looks like a fairly good place to stop. We'll save content here, and I want you to see this. Look how fast this saves. I mean, that might not be amazing, but anyone who's played Dead Rising 2 knows that quick saving technology is amazing. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this part, and if you didn't, you know, screw you, but whatever. And tune in next time where we'll hopefully take some more good-looking pictures like all of these. Anyway, until next time.